Hello guys! How are you doing today? In France it's 10 p.m. so it's a night already. I hope you are all doing well. Tonight or today or this afternoon or this morning. Depending on where you are. Hi somebody! Somebody! So... is the mic okay or is it too loud? Let me know because it's been a while since I streamed. Since I live streamed, so let me know if there is a technical problem or anything. I think it's fine, but let me know. If the music is too loud or if the mic is too loud, don't hesitate to tell me. All is fine, okay. Perfect. So if everything is alright, I think we can start. Music is a little over the voice. Alright, let me check that. I will turn it down a bit, like this. Up. I think it should be alright now. Thank you, 30 Nuggets for telling me. All is good. Music bit louder. Okay, yeah. Bit louder or less, less loud? There is no more. No, music is normal. It was a transition. Don't worry. Let me know now if it should be okay. I think it was a transition. That's why. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Kylian. And so I think we can start. If you have any question, I will try to stream until probably 11 p.m. like 1 hour or 1 hour and a half. It depends how many questions we have or how many people. I will try to answer all the questions. I hope my accent is not too bad. Salut Toxic, hello Toxic. And I will try to answer all the questions. I have also some questions from Discord and from Twitter as well. Some of them, but not too many, but yeah, some of them. Your accent is quite pleasant. Thank you, Salty Nuggets. You're telling this because you are my mod. I know this. The music is a bit loud. Okay, let me check. It should be alright now. Yeah, I think it's... Let me know if the music is too loud. Feel free to tell me, so it's not bothering you. When can I play on stream? Don't stop. When is it coming out to play? Mike Royal. I hope it will be available for... I think this is the main question that everybody is asking so far. Is like, when is it coming out? My goal is to launch the game before the end of 2022, so in 1 year basically, but I don't know how long it will take because I have still a lot of work left. So I will try to do an alpha, like maybe a closed alpha this year for sure. And if I don't manage to do this, it will mean that the game will take a bit more time. But for sure, I will try to make some testing phase this year with people to test the multiplayer and everything. Yeah, I will try to do at least this year in 2022. I want to do at least the testing phases for the alpha and the beta. This is my objective. Yeah. So February. In what is February 2023, Donska. Will there be some kind of early access? Yes, Pixel Beast. Yes. I think the game, I will take probably, I think 4 or 5 years to make the free game because I would like to. My vision of the game is really, really big. So it's kind of a project of a lifetime for me. So I want to take my time to make it. And a lot of people are asking for early access, so I will try to do my best to make it. How many game developers work on the game? Wait, I will put the slow mode on Twitch because it's already a lot of questions. Let me check. So it's a bit slower, like this. Up. So I don't miss any question. So. Space Jackie is asking how many game developers work on the game. I'm solo. I'm the sole developer of the game. Space Jackie. Yeah. I'm the only one working on the game. Yeah. When it launches, will it be Windows only or Mac as well? Joel, it will probably be Windows first because I don't have any Mac to develop on and to test, but I will try to do my best so it launch on Mac as well. I'm not really familiar with the Mac OS but with Unreal Engine, the engine I'm using to develop the game, it's really easy to ship a game for Mac, for Windows, and for consoles, for PS5 or PS4 as well, and Xbox. So I will try to do my best so it launches on Mac as well. Yeah. But I still don't know if it will be right away be on Mac at the release because like I said, I'm working on Windows on my side, so I will try to find maybe a team of testers to test it on Mac as well. Yeah. Multiplayer supported? Yeah, it will be 4 players at launch, and then I will try to add more players. Yeah, probably 8 players overall, I think. Yeah. Let me check the question. What do we have? I'm sorry guys, je vais pas répondre en français. I'm talking to French people. I won't respond in French. I'm sorry guys. It's mostly I will mostly respond in English. Otherwise it will be a mess. Mathieu, Mathieu, do you plan to send a key to M1s for promotion? Probably yes. But first I will send a key to you, Mathieu. That's my priority. I'm also a Mac user, so Salty, you're saying I'm also a Mac user, so it will be neat to be able to play it on my laptop as well. Okay. You don't have a Windows system, Salty? How much will the game cost when it comes out? Pixelbeast, it will be from $17 to $20, probably between 17 and 20. And I will do a discount at launch, so it will probably be like if it's $20, it will be like probably I don't know $15 at launch or something like this. I still don't know about the price. It depends how long it takes to make the game and if I feel it. Probably the early access will be cheaper, and then when the final version comes out, maybe it will be a bit more, but not more than $20 for sure. Can we do amazing PvP to kill dirty people? There is no PvP, Manjin Baguette, no. No PvP in the game, only PvE. Maybe I will add PvP really but it's not really the main objective. Yeah, it will be really late in the development. What else? The game have a story, or is it just an open survival sandbox and will be co-op? There is co-op, McIlroy. And there is a story as well. Yeah, it's really similar to The Forest for people who played it. There will be a story, not too many dialogues or cutscenes, but more like visual story told by the level design. And what you can see, like you will visit some places, locations that will tell you just by looking at them like what happened in this particular location and everything. So yes, there is a storyline. And there is an ending as well. I really want the game to have an ending because I feel it's important. I like when you can like really end something. Yeah, there will be a story. Dedicated servers plan? Yes, negative name. Yeah, for sure. Maybe not at release, but I will do my best to really make dedicated servers available. Yeah, for sure. Because I think nowadays it's something really how can I say? You cannot really miss this type of feature in a game, especially a co-op game. So I will do my best to implement dedicated servers. Yeah. Will your game come to PlayStation? So this question I had a lot as well. Is the game coming to consoles like Xbox Series S and X and PlayStation 4 or 5? The thing I will answer to this is that the good thing with PC first and or Mac but with Steam is that you can launch the game in early access, and an early access game is not really doesn't really fit the console market because there are not really games that are in early access on console. So my objective is to first finish the game like it's I want it to come out of early access and then launch it on consoles. So maybe it will take some time to launch it on consoles like PlayStation and Xbox, because I really want the game to be like completed and finish the whole development. So maybe it will take, I don't know, 3 to 4 years to launch it on consoles. So unfortunately I cannot launch it on consoles first, because it will not be totally complete. And I know on PC, like PC players, they don't really mind early access, but on console, I don't think I've never seen actually a console game with early access. I think, from what I have in mind. Feel free to give me an example if you know one, but I don't think there are. So what is the game about for people who don't know? Gaming Recipe, it's a survival game, a 4-player co-op survival game, a bit like The Forest if you know it. And you are coming back to Earth with a team in order to investigate a radiation wave that took place from an ancient mechanism. I cannot say more because it will spoil people, but basically we have to build a base to survive and explore and craft weapons and tools and make some systems in order to thrive and survive. And saying more will probably spoil people, so I think it's not worth it. But that's the summary of the game. Will there be official or private servers? Empire, I'm working with if I'm making dedicated server, I'm trying to work with a company that will give me free servers at first, using like I don't know, some kind of marketing for their company. So maybe the logo of the company will be on the servers, and in exchange they will give me the servers for free, because I'm solo, so maintaining like official dedicated server might be expensive. So I will have to see if I can launch with dedicated servers that are official. But for sure, players, I will try to launch a game for players to make their own dedicated servers. Yeah. So I will try to do my best. Yeah. Killian is telling me to breathe. Yeah, there are so many questions. Do you have to build defenses for your base against waves of enemies? Yes, I will try to make a system of defenses, Johnny. Yeah, for sure. Like, for sure there will be walls. I really would like it so you can defend your base with walls and probably other like traps as well. And probably when you make your base like you upgrade your base probably with turrets and more advanced things. But this, I'm not sure still. I'm still developing this part of the game, so I will have to see. But I really would like to have defenses. Yeah, for sure there will be traps and walls. That's for sure, because I really love the forest for this. So yeah. What's the objective of the game? The objectives of the game, I cannot really tell because it will spoil you, Danska. Yeah. Will the game come to PlayStation? Yes, yes, Space Jackie, but probably not now, but later on, yeah. If there are going to be bosses to fight, and if so, how many? Yes, Joel, there will be bosses. How many, I cannot tell. It will spoil you. You don't want to know how many because it's too much to say. But there will be bosses, yeah, for sure. I really want the game to have bosses, yeah. In fact, one of the main objectives of the game for me is to gather some items, and to get these items you will need to kill bosses. Basically that's what I can say without spoiling too much. If there is no PvP to kill dirty people, uncover the story. Okay, are there plans for game extension, or will the game be modable? Yes, PixelBeast, there will be the game will be modable for sure, because I don't mind mods, and I think it's a really good thing for games, because like I always say on the Discord and on my channels, the more freedom people have to work and to play the game, and the better it is. So I think mods are really good. So for sure I will allow mods. I think anywhere on Unreal Engine it's like people can mod any games, I think, basically. I'm not even sure there is like a safety or anything to protect from modding. I have to check, but for sure I will allow mods. That's for sure. Answer from Milox. Trade different system, yes, and vehicle. There won't be vehicles. No, I don't think so. I don't really. The map won't be that big, I think. You have to imagine it won't be a really big map. It's more like it's. Again, I will take the example of the forest, but I think the map from the forest is really good because it's not too big. What I want to do is really a detailed map with many things, but not too big, because I feel like two maps that are too big are a bit too empty most of the time in survival games. So I really want a good map, but not an empty map. So that's why I don't think it will be too big. Will there be random map generator? No, Juzex, no random map generator, probably not. I'm solo. Remember that I'm solo working on this game, so it's really random map generator is really a lot of work. So maybe really in the late life of the game, when it's like already mature, maybe I will add some random generator or something. I will see. In fact, this game can work easily hosted by players. Yes, that's true, Mathieu. That's true, but I had a lot of people asking for dedicated servers, so I think I will have no choice but to make them available, because I know in the beginning it can only be hosted by players, but since I had a lot of people asking, I will try to do my best to make them available. At least so players can actually host their own dedicated server. I will try. How dog can die? If yes, I don't buy. The dog cannot die. It can only basically it can be revived. It can be like knocked out, but it can be revived. Majin Bagatelle. I hope he can die. That will be a challenge. Hello, Bivol. How many people working on the game? I'm solo. I'm the only one working on the game. Yeah. How big of a map are you looking to have in comparison to the forest? It will be bigger than the forest. Shadow meets, but yeah, it will be a bit bigger than the forest, but not that big. If it makes sense, because I think, like I said, it's better to have a detailed map with a lot of how can I say, interest points, but not an empty map. So it will be bigger than the forest, but not probably twice the map of the forest. If you have that in mind, yeah. Is the map generated or made by you? It's made by me, Hippo. Yeah, it's made by me. Yeah. Will you be able to pre-purchase it, and do you get anything for doing that if you are planning to pre-purchase? McIlroy, you will be able, I think, with the if I'm doing a Kickstarter campaign, you will be able to have more, like, how can I say, exclusive items that other people will not be able to have. Yeah. If I'm doing this kind of campaign, for sure, I will give rewards to the players who supporting the game without. Because Kickstarter, you basically support the game, but you cannot play it. You have to wait, so I will for sure give rewards for this. Will the spawn location of the player be in a set place each time, or will it be different places similar to the forest? Good question, skills to play. It's actually a good question, because I really like this in the forest, is that anytime you start a new game, you are basically spawning in a different location. I think it's really good. It's a really good idea. I don't think I will do this because it's how can I say? I will try. Maybe I will try to do this, like spawning in a random location each time you start the game, because it's a good thing and it's like good for replayability. But I will have to see, because it's quite complicated in the vision I have for the game, because you have to gather items to go further in the story. And if you spawn too close, I don't know. Maybe it's possible. I will try to do it. Yeah, I will try to do it. I think it will be a plus for the game. Yeah. Can you swim and craft raft like forest? You can swim, McIlroy. Craft raft. I'm trying to have boats, but I'm not sure it will end up in the game in the very beginning. But for sure, I would like to have like floating stuff like in the forest. Yeah. Just came across this game on Steam. Looks amazing and so fun. Thank you, Novastorm. Thank you very much. Thank you for following. I'm late to the show. Question though: how large is the playable area? Is it within a landmass, or will you be able to traverse the whole planet? It's only within a landmass. That fire. Yeah. It will be twice, like I said, twice the map probably of the forest if you played it. How heavy is your hunger system? Will you need to eat certain foods to keep your hunger up? For the hunger system, Johnny, I will try to make a mix of the forest and Green Hell. If you've played both, I really like in Green Hell you have like glucids, you have calories and everything. I will try maybe to make a food system like this. I'm still not sure yet. I don't want it to be too complicated and too annoying, because in Green Hell it's really micromanagement. You have to be really careful about feeding and everything. In my game, I would like to have this kind of system to force players to eat different kind of foods, but without being too difficult and too complex. If that makes sense. Pixel Beast asking, are there different difficulty modes? I will make a normal mode and a hard mode, yeah, for sure. I'm planning to do different mode, yep. And there will also be like a creative mode without enemies or threats. So basically, you can just build your base without being bothered by the enemies and everything. And also, I will probably do a mode where there is no blood, no enemies, and no horror stuff for people who want to play the game without this part of it. But this will be really something I have to think about, because this kind of mode will be more difficult to make. Can we name the dog and choose the race? You cannot choose the race, Sam Dobby, but you can name the dog. Yeah. The race, maybe I'm planning. Maybe for the Kickstarter, like backers, I will make a different breed for the dog. Yeah. Like a different dog, but you cannot choose the race. It's too complicated to make. Is this your first game you are producing? Deadcraft is asking. Yes, it's my first game. Yeah. Can you say anything about release? Will it be in early access or possible beta? Can wait for it. There will be early access. There will be a beta as well, Midzi. About release, I cannot say a date, unfortunately. I still don't know yet. Early alpha, there will be an early alpha, yeah. For sure. There will be an alpha, a beta, and an early access, yeah. Will there be Nuke? No, Milox. Does Epic Games contacted you for partnership or something due to the hype or social media? Yes, Hippo, yes. They contacted me to make to have the game on Epic Games store, yeah. Yeah. It's still in the processing, but yes, I made an inquiry to have the game on Epic Game Store as well. Yeah. The music is a bit loud. Okay. Thank you, Killian. Let me know if the music is too loud. Sorry, I have a lot of questions, so I see your messages a bit later. But yeah. The Forest and Green Hell were both amazing games. I agree, Novastorm. I agree. Really cool games. The Forest was really my favorite one, but Green Hell was a really good experience in co-op as well. Will you add in more playable areas later on? That is not at the beginning. Yes, the Deadfire, exactly. My vision is like for the early access, I will make basically some part of the story, some dungeons like caves and temples, underground temples and everything. And with time, I will add more and more areas for sure. Yeah. Proteins, lipids, and glucids. Yes, some Dobby, exactly, and water. I love survival games that have realism to them. Definitely up the challenges. The challenge. No, I agree. Will it be at release in co-op? Yes, Midzi. Yeah. There will be co-op at release. Yeah, for sure. Could you customize your own character? No, Neosoft, probably not. Not at the beginning. That is. Probably I will add a mod to customize it, but I think it's not something really important in a survival. I don't think. Do you feel like it's important or not? It's actually a good question. Do you think it's a feature that you want to see in a game like? I think the only thing I wanted to make is like to select if you want to be male or female. But other than that, I didn't want to make like a character customizer or anything. Green Hell eating was a bit too much with the food. I agree, Michael. Yeah. Forrest was just right. I think I rather enjoy the world than constantly panicking. Yes, same here. That's why I was saying maybe I will make some layers for the food system, like you have a hunger system when you need to basically to feed with different type of elements. Like I don't know if you eat like fishes. You will get some glucids, and if you eat some fruits, like some proteins or meat, like meat will give you proteins, but you have to have like a diet that is different without having the complex system of Green Hell. Yeah. I'm afraid of spiders. Am I safe with this game? Have you seen the trailer, Bevel, or not? There is. If you have seen the trailer on Steam and you are okay with it, I think you are okay, basically. Will there be Nuke? Milox, I've seen your question, don't worry. There won't be Nuke, no. We can see a house in the background. Is it made or found? It's made, yeah. The house was built. It's a house I built in-game. There are some spider-looking beasts in the game. Yeah. Actually, Salty Nuggets answer my question. There is something like looking like a spider, but it's not really a spider, so I don't know if it will be fine. Will hard mode... Hey, Sniffer! How are you? Sifner, for sorry. How are you, Sifner? Will hard mode mean a permadeath setting or just harder enemies and more reliance on food, water, and so on? In my mind, it's like harder enemies, but... and like maybe a harder system for food and thirst and everything, but actually a permadeath system would be really good. I will write that down so I don't forget, because I think people playing survival games really like permadeath mods as well. I will write it down and keep it in mind. That's actually a really good idea. Thanks. Will there be any farming? What do you mean, Johnny? Like crops and gardening? If so, yes, there will be. Any chance of beta soon? Hey, Cheeky. I don't know. I'm sorry, I cannot answer this question. I don't even know myself. For sure, it will be this year for the beta, I hope. But I cannot say any dates. I'm sorry. Will you continue, Specio? Will you continue to live on your game dev? That's a good question, actually. I will try. Sorry, I will just. I will try to keep streaming on the game dev, but right now I'm working on a bit on difficult mechanics. So I will see if I can like live again soon. But I will have to see, depending on what I'm working on and on the mechanics. I will have to think about it. Yeah. How much of this project was a learning experience for you, and how hard was it to learn? This project, actually, it's not my first project, Derelicts. Not my first project. It's something I started 1 year and a half ago, I think, or 2 years ago, but I would say 1 year and a half. Before that, I've been learning the engine for 4 years, and it's really a good experience, because I'm not a developer at all, basically. Initially, I'm not a developer, so it was really a good experience so far. Deadfire, but hard to learn. It's not hard. It's how can I say? It's time consuming, and it's demanding a lot of discipline and motivation, and also you have to work every day, otherwise it's really hard to keep on. But I would not say hard. I will say time consuming, but anybody can do it if they have the willpower to do it. But yeah, Picking gender alone will be a fine addition. Not many survival games feature a female avatar. Yeah, I think the same, Sifner, yeah. I think, I think picking the gender is important. After that, customizing your character, I don't think so. Or maybe later on in the development, yeah. Maybe you could do an arachnophobia mod like in Satisfactory. There is one Babar in Satisfactory. Nice. I didn't know. Yeah, cool. I will have to check that out. Yeah. Actually, that's a good idea. I could do an arachnophobia mod. I will write it down as well. Thank you, Babar. I didn't know Satisfactory was actually doing this. I will write it. It's actually a really good idea. Hello NG. Hope release coming soon. I have some friends ready to play and discover your universe. Thank you, NG. I'm glad to see you again. I'm sorry I spilled some tea. Let me clean up my mess. How much of the content in the trailer is now finished? How much of the basically all the building system and I would say the artificial intelligence is not finished. The AI is not completely finished. The map is not finished. Actually, I didn't even start the real map because all you see in the trailer is like a test map because the final map I will do this in the end of development. Because in the development phase of the game, you always do the level design in the end because you first need to test all your system, your gameplay loop, your mechanics and everything. So basically, what you can see in the trailers for the map is only a test map. It's not the final map and everything. Otherwise, I think most of what you see is complete. Also, the economy system, like what I call the economy, but how many items you need to craft this tool or this weapon is not completely done. I'm still working on it here. I really love technology and automation in game like that. How much is it possible in Derelicts? I'm still working on this PixelBeast, but it will not be an automation totally like real automation like Satisfactory because you will still have to bring, for example, the log to the gutters and everything. But I will see. Maybe I will. In the end, in late game, I will try to add maybe some mining robots and everything. I will have to see. I don't have the late game still in mind. It's something I'm still thinking about. What do you think? Do you think it would be good to have like a kind of Satisfactory-like system where you can have, I don't know, like if you have a mine with minerals or like minerals and you have a robot like mining it automatically, or do you think it will ruin the kind of feeling in the game? Is the game at the stage where you might be looking for tester? No, it's too early, skills to play. It's still too early. Yeah. Don't worry, I will tell people when it's ready for testing. When I feel it's ready, I will tell people on the Discord and on the social media. Yeah, don't worry. What type of materials can we expect to build with? That's a pretty wide question. There will be wood, of course, like rocks, minerals like iron, aluminium probably. I also want to add like copper. In fact, for the minerals, I'm still and the alliage, like the metal alliage, I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, basically, for sure there will be wood, rocks, metal, and stuff to make metals. And then I will have to think. And if you have any idea to some materials I can add, feel free to tell me, because I can maybe there are some that I missed. What will the system requirement be? I cannot answer this question now, Kobe. It's too early. Sorry. The game is not finished. I can only answer this question when the game is finished because I didn't optimize it yet. There is still a lot of optimization to work on. So yeah, I will have to see that in the end. It's hard to keep concentrated while streaming. Exactly, Mathieu. I think you know about it as well. So far, you can automate it. Yeah. Okay. No, Salty Nuggets answers the question as well. Let me find the next question. I started a project in Unity that Fire is asking, and had thought of moving over to UF5. Will you think that would be a good move, as a lot of complex games are moving to UF5? That's a complex question. It depends what you want to do, Deadfire. Is it a 2D games? What is your objective? Tell me more about your games. I will try to answer the question. Anyway, I think both Unity and Unreal Engine are good to make a game, but it depends what you really want to do and what you like. Unreal Engine 5 has a lot of new features and new technologies, so for sure it has I think it has better feature now than Unity, but probably Unity will catch up later on. I don't know, but it really depends what you want to do. If you want to do a 3D game, for example, probably that Unreal is good, but if you have to switch from one engine to the other, it might be complex and difficult. So you really have to think about it. It depends how far you are in your project on Unity. What has been your favorite part of this project? That's a good question, PC Italian. So far, like 5 months ago, I would have said it was the learning curve that I have on the engine, like learning every day new stuff and prototyping stuff. I think prototyping is, well, in video games, it's really something awesome, because you basically create small stuff every day, and you see them coming alive, and you are like, I made this, and you are like really happy. But today, what is my favorite part is like seeing the community around the game, and how good how well it's received from everybody, and how people are really waiting for it and everything. I didn't expect that, so yeah, it's really something. Both, I would say, the learning curve and the whole like hype around the game, that is really awesome. Especially that I'm alone working on it, so you can imagine I'm alone in my flat working on this. So seeing everybody being so hyped by the game is really cool. It's really awesome. Are you sure that's still? I won't reply this, Subdubby. Can you recruit NPCs working with you in the game? No, Johnny, only the dog so far. But no, there is a dog and something else, but I won't tell what. It will be spoiled. But there won't be like NPC like humans or robots or anything. But the dog and something else, but I won't tell what. It will be a bit of spoil, I think. Will trees respawn after chopping down? Or do we have to go out further to get materials? This is something I'm thinking about for the tree respawning. I think the forest did it well. It's like you can tick a box where they ask you if you want if you want trees to respawn. So maybe I will do the same. Probably that the classic mode will be without respawning, and I will allow players to make them respawn. Probably, I think it's the best. Like I said, always gives more freedom to the players, and it will be alright. I think making some limitations, like limit players, is not a good idea. It's like, a bit like the system in Valheim, where you have this kind of structure. How can I say, like foundation kind of. Your building is like what's the word? Crumbling down if you don't have the right foundation and everything. I don't really want this kind of system, because I think it limits the player in their building ability. I don't say Valheim is bad on this point. They made their choice, and I think it's good in Valheim. But I don't want. I want the player to feel free, a bit more like in the forest. Like, even if sometimes the building seems a bit unrealistic, I don't mind. All the messages are pretty positive and encouraging. I like this kind of community spirit. Yes, I agree. The community has been really awesome so far, and only positive people and really positive comments and messages. I'm actually surprised that so far it's so cool. The community on Discord and everything is so, like, how can I say? I have the French word in mind, but yeah, positive is the right word, I think. Will we be able to put music in the game ourselves to play with a guitar like Lord of the Ring MMO did? Yes, that's something I really want to implement, Ganji. Yeah. We talked about this on the Discord with some people. I think it was 5 months ago or something like this, and I think it would be really an awesome idea. Actually, I got this. I was thinking about GTA because in GTA, the old GTA, and even in GTA 5, you can import your old songs for the cars and everything. So I think it would be really great to have this for the guitar in Derelicts. Will this game make you want you build a base? Because in the forest, it felt like you didn't only a small cabin. I don't understand the sentence, Michael. Wait, you didn't only you. I think what you meant is like you didn't need to build a base in the forest, right? Yes, it's something. In my game, you will be okay. Well, the force is not the right word, but players will have to build a base for sure, because that's a good question, because the thing I have in mind for the game is like to go further in the story, like to follow the storyline, you will have to get some items, and to get these items, sometimes you will have to need some bench or some build parts that you need to build. And this build part will itself need something else right before that. So basically, it will be like an evolution system where you need, for example, in the beginning, you will have I don't know, a forge, only a forge, and then you will probably be able to build something like more advanced bench to build weapons and to make some tool that will allow you to progress. For example, one example, the grapple hook. I think I'm still thinking about it, but for the grapple hook, I think it will be something that will be crafted, that you will need to craft in your base, and you will need a specific bench to do this. And to get this bench, you will have to build a base before that and everything. So yeah, you will have to build a base. It will not necessarily be a big base on everything, but it will force players to actually have a shelter, a big shelter or something. Next question. Are resources or items? Is it items or items in English? I think it's items, right? Am I pronouncing this well, or I'm doubting? Are resources or items going to have some sort of respawn, or will there be a one-time collect sort of thing? No, the resources, like how can I say? No, I think they will have a respawn. Shadow Mist. Yeah, they will respawn probably, except for the. I still have to think about it, but probably that ammunitions and stuff that are really like how can I say, man-made already will probably not respawn, but rocks and small trees and things like this will respawn, yeah, for sure. And minerals, like probably like I don't know, like I don't know. Actually, I will have to think. The economy is still not done, so I will have to see what is the best. I think respawning is the best because it's better for players to find resources and everything. Going back to the automation question from earlier, in my opinion, yes, in late game, I think having some sort of smaller automation type thing for minimal tasks such as mining, etc., would be nice. Okay. Yes, in late game, I agree. Skills to play. Yeah, I agree. Maybe in late games, I will do this. Obviously, nothing crazy, but something for smaller tasks will be good. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. I will try to do this. I will try to add something to make automation available. Yeah. Mixed feeling about that one, but I think some kind of semi-automation would be the best, or maybe some kind of turtle if you know computer craft from Minecraft. I don't know it, Pixel Beast. Sorry. Maybe semi-automation, yeah, kind of balancing between satisfactory and the forest, like yeah. Will we have metal walls, glass windows, gunpowder for explosives? Will we be able to use explosives to mass clear wood, stone, or minerals? I don't know. I don't know, Genji. I cannot really answer this now. Metal walls, probably yes. If you mean metal walls like to defend your base or like metal walls for your house. For to defend, I don't know yet, but for walls like for your house for sure. Glass windows, I'm not sure yet. It will be cool to have glass windows, I think, yeah. I think it will be cool to add this. I will try to add that, actually, it's a good idea. Gunpowder for explosives. Yeah, I don't think why not. Some kind of... actually, to clear wood and everything, I don't know, because it's... it could be a good idea as well. I will keep it in mind. I will write it down, but yeah. Like explosive to mass clear everything could be good in the late game or something. I will try to keep that in mind. How do you see the enemy AI functioning similar to the forest with a ramp up in their difficulty and abilities? Yes, Sifner, yeah, for sure. Like the first few days of survival will be like quiet, and then you will have to have more and more enemies coming out to get you. Will they be reactive to the players in any way? Are they more just a threat in specific areas? What do you mean by reactive in players in any way? Do you have an example? Are they more just a threat in specific areas? There will be enemies that are only in specific areas for sure, yeah. Like more dangerous areas, yeah. How much will the game cost? Between $17 and $20, con name. Will the game have dynamic weather? Yes, Makero, yes, for sure. There will be blizzards and thunderstorms that will affect your energy production and everything. Yeah. An idea for respawning trees could be to have them regrow if you leave the stump, but if you cut the stump... Ah, yeah, that's a good idea, Genji. Yeah. I will write this down as well, yeah. Like if the players cut the stump, it's not regrowing, it's not respawning. Will there be a creative mode with infinite resource to create crazy structures? Yes, I will try to do one, Neo, yeah, for sure. Merci, Educa. Thank you, Educa. Will there be raid like events that you have to defend against? Yes, Genji. Basically, for the AI, I'm really thinking about the forest. If you have played it, it's like sometimes you have raid against your base and everything, especially during the night. So I will really cut something to have like raids like this, yeah. What traps are in the game, and what do they do, and are making more? I still, for the traps, I will not say now Space Jackie because it will be a spoil. But basically, it will be like spikes. It depends at what stage you are, what step you are in your evolution for your base. But in the beginning, it will probably be spikes and pretty primitive traps. And I'm picturing more advanced traps in the end. Probably like electrical traps and you know, like this thing in the... I'm thinking about... I don't remember the name. There is an old strategy game called Red Alert, for those who played it, and the Russians in this game, they had like these balls, electric balls, that are sending... What is made from this guy? Like, how is it called, the thing? I really can picture this kind of traps, like electric traps... I'm going to buy this game the second it comes out, can't wait. Thank you Tactical Toast. Salut Fais Tourner. Hello Fais Tourner, comment ça va? Je lis tes messages. Hein. I'm reading the French. Je lis les messages en français. Je réponds pas. I'm not answering French messages, but don't worry, I'm reading them. I'm seeing what you're... I don't want to answer in French because it will be a mess, but will you have to craft different clothing for certain areas? I didn't think about that, but it's a good idea. It's a good idea, McElroy. Because for example, there will be a summer-winter cycle, and it will be good to be able to wear like something warm when it's winter. Yeah. Hello Spinzer. Hello Satanic Toast. If explosives are a thing, will they attract any nearby enemies? For sure, Genji. Yeah, for sure. I was already thinking that playing the guitar would attract enemies. Actually, someone a long time ago, I think it was 5 months ago, I posted a video of the players like playing the guitar in the game, and someone said if you miss the QTE, you know, like a quick time event, it's attracting nearby enemies. And I think it was a really good idea. Like if you're playing the guitar well, you are fine. But if you miss one note, some enemies are like popping, like spawning in nearby, and it's attacking you. I think it was really a great idea. Pixelbeats, you are saying, so turtles in Computercraft Minecraft are mining bots that you can program by yourself. Okay, will the tutorial be skippable, and can you instantly join a friend? You can instantly join a friend, yeah, for sure, like the forest. You can start, the intro will be already, there is an intro for the game. You can join your friends directly without any tutorial or intro whatsoever. And for the tutorial, there will be no tutorial at all. It will be like Valheim. If you played Valheim, it's like you just have... basically, you have small drones being around at the beginning, like in the start area. You can go to them and speak to them, so they will just tell you, like, press tab to open your inventory or do this to craft an item or something like this, but it won't be like a particular tutorial. It won't be objective. That it won't be like build a shelter to make this to go to the further step. It will just be like basically the basics. Yeah, a bit like in the forest. Actually, the forest did this. Actually, I think. But I don't want a tutorial that is holding your hand, like okay, do that, do this, and then you can go further in the story. I don't want this. I think it's killing the mood in a survival game. Could you have a mount or a vehicle? No vehicle, Neo. A mount, I'm thinking about it. Like a horse or something. But probably not at the release, but it's something I'm keeping in mind. Like a mount could be really good. Will certain mobs or creatures be drawn to you because of electricity or any technology? As in, the more you have, the more chance certain mobs will show up. Yes, I will say yes, Deadfire, yes, for sure. Because I will ramp up the difficulty like this. It's like the more players have advanced stuff, and I think the more they will get attacked by more powerful enemies, yeah, for sure. Can you plant seeds from food you eat to grow at your base like greenhouse? Yes. Yes, McElroy, for sure. Yes, I will do this. I will do this for sure. Yeah, with the seed, and I think it's a really awesome system. I really like it. The popularity of the game has exploded quite well. If it sells as good as it has been watched on Steam, do you plan on doing DLC or move into Derelicts too? No PC Italian. I think Derelicts will be my. I don't know. Actually, I would say Derelicts. It's already a 10 years project. I think it's what I call once in a lifetime project for me because I'm solo. What I will say is only if I hire like more people. Maybe there will be a Derelicts 2. DLC, I don't think so. I don't really like DLC. I think DLC is really for big PvP game, but you know, it's DLC for PvE game. I don't really picture it, you know. it's like the forest. You know, the forest. They never did a DLC. Or Green Hills actually did a DLC. Actually, like a part of a new part for the story and everything. But I don't know. I will see how it goes. But what I would like to do is just add more. First, get the game out of early access. You have to imagine that I'm working solo, so getting the game out of early access will take me like probably I don't know, minimum 3 or 4 years. So thinking about a DLC or Derelicts 2, it's already too early, I think. First, I want to focus on this game, make it good, make it without any bug, not a failure basically. So people like it, and I will be already really happy with this, and I don't mind working on this and adding more content on the game for free. And if someday, like I don't know, maybe in 10 years, I feel like people are asking for a second opus, I will do it for sure. But right now, I'm not really thinking about the future. Beside Derelicts, I'm not thinking about anything after. I'm French, yes, I'm French. Will you need to repair your tools, weapons? Yes. Yes, you will need to repair your tools, Johnny. There is a video, maybe I can show you. Wait, I will show you this video. Where you are like... wait, the best thing is to show you. I will try to find it. Quickly, so it doesn't take too much time. There is a video I was showing... I don't remember where I put it actually. Yeah, this one. If you check this one, you can see I'm like sharpening. It's a work in progress. But you see, for example, this video, you need to repair your tools like this basically. So I would like a system, a bit of RPG system when you sharpen your tools, they are more efficient, and also you need to repair them so they can break. You can actually yes, fix them with this. Yeah. Hello Chino. What is the next question? I'm sorry, I'm really. I think I'm really late in the chat. Will there be vehicles? No, Genji, no. To help move across the map. To help carry materials? Yes, maybe. Like carts, mining carts. I'm thinking about making like yes, wagon to carry lumber. Exactly. Yeah. I'm thinking about mining carts, and you have to make the tracks. You know, a bit like the gutters or the pipes. But you have to lay down the tracks and you can move things around with the car. But I have to think about it because we already have like like things to move. How do you call them? Like crap! I forgot the word. Let me check. I will check it out. A sled, yes, a sled is the word. Basically, like in the forest, you have a sled, you will have sleds to move things around. So I have to think about if I want to have like mining carts, but I think mining carts would be really cool. Yes. You are absolutely right with the tutorial thing. It kills so much engagement in games. Yes, I agree, Altia. I agree. Did you make it all by your own, like every single asset and everything? No, most of the assets I bought Drigo, yeah. Because making assets like 3D models and animation and everything, it's really it takes a lot of time. And if I was making everything on my own, it would take basically 15 years to make the game. I'm not kidding, huh? For real. A 3D game like this, a survival games with everything, it will take a lot of time. So basically, I had some people helping me, but overall, it's mostly assets that I bought from the marketplace. Cool. So, let me check the next question. Is there a weather cycle? Yes, Cheno, yeah. Yes, there is. Winter and summer, yes. Raw voltage, it will for the consoles probably PS5 and Xbox Series S and X, but I will try to do my best to make it launch on PS4 and Xbox One. But I'm not sure because for console it will be in a bit of time, so I don't know if when the game will be ready for console, if it will be worth it to launch it on PS4 and Xbox One. With Biclar in video, Sundobi. You know who he is. Will there be some sort of developer mode or console? Yes, I don't see why not. Skills to play, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it will be great. Like I said, the more freedom for players, the better, I think. We'll still have the right to have key as the former donors. The mission. For the very, very early one. Yep, the point now is to keep the hype, but not releasing too early due to the pressure. I have no pressure so far, idea. So that's a good point. Because the risk to disappoint will be high. Exactly. Like Stardew Valley, exactly. Stardew Valley, I'm always taking this example. Glad you know this game because Eric Baron, the guy who made Stardew Valley, is really someone I'm looking up to because this guy is insane. The pure sheer work he did for his game and the amount of love he received, and especially the amount of love he poured in his game was insane. And Eric Baron, if you check these guys out on the internet, you will see it took him 4 years and a half, I think, to make to make Stardew Valley, but the guy in the end really took his time, and the game was really a success because it was good. It was made with love and it was good, and the community followed behind, and they were really, everybody was happy with the game, the players and everything. So yeah. Will enemies get harder the more players in your party, and if all players leave and you left solo? Yes, McIlroy, for sure. When someone will join the party, you will I will balance the difficulty on whether the players are more or less and everything. Yeah. If players are leaving your game, I think I will tone down the difficulty a bit, yeah, for if you are playing solo. Will your game come to PlayStation, and what time are you planning? It will come to PlayStation someday. Well, I don't know when, Speech Jackie, sorry. I cannot say. Turn down the volume, sorry. Is it too loud? For the music? Sorry. Is it better like this? Is it okay with the sound, or was it the music, or was it my voice? Sorry. I think it was on the clip. Okay, my bad. Yeah, sorry, it was on the clip with the hatchet, sorry. Yeah. Okay, sorry, my bad. Yeah, since I saw it later on, sorry. Yeah, I forgot there is a sound on the video. Crap. I'm sorry. Sorry guys for this.
Bordel, 40 viewers, tu gères mon gars.
Thank you, Rapi Kiki. I think we are good, no? No, sorry, PC. Wait, so I missed some questions. The music we are hearing, is it from the game? No, Salty Nuggets, it's from a video from YouTube. A royalty-free video. So, I missed a question from PC Italian. Will there be terrain manipulation, road creation? No, there won't be terrain manipulation because it's too complicated to implement for me. Merci Kylian. Yes, thank you for the sub, Kylian. Sorry, I missed it. Sorry, I missed it. Will your base be able to be set on fire like Icarus, or can you set fire to the forest in dry condition? It's something I would like to do, McElroy, for sure. Yes, it's something I would like to do. The base being set on fire, it's something I think will be really awesome. I really like this kind of system. It wasn't in the forest, but I think I will have to play Icarus to see how they've done it, but for the fire spreading in the forest and the grasses, I think it would be really good. Are we going to be able to give commands to AI? You mean the enemies, the salty nuggets, or like the dog? For the dog, yes. Je suis tout seul, Rousseroll, ouais. Et I forgot one question as well. Ouais, Boone, il y aura un système de donjon, ouais. There is a dungeon system. It will not be dungeons like basically the dungeons, they will be a bit like the cave in the forest. Like you have to go in some places, to go some location and find some items and everything. Yeah. The fire mechanic was in Icarus. It was really well done. Yeah, I will have to try it. PC Italian. Lightning hitting your base can set it on fire, and you need to contain it and repair it. That's really good actually. I will try to do something like this. Yeah, that would be really awesome. Yeah. Will there be different settings for like amount of resources, animal, enemies, like custom settings? What do you mean all newbie? I'm not sure I understand. You mean like difficulty mode, or am I missing the point? Will there be a limited amount of inventory space, or will it be like Valheim where there is a limited amount of weight? The inventory, it will be like the forest, Kobeli. So it's a limited amount of space, yeah. But it's limited amount of space for specific items. Like you can only carry like for example 20 sticks. But you can carry, I don't know, 20 rocks, something like this. If you see the system in the forest, it's the same. It's exactly the same. Yes, there is a difficulty mode, all newbie. Yeah. Will there be fishing? Yes, I would like it. I would like it to be in the game, Shadow Meat, yeah, for sure. I would like it to be in the game, but I will have to see because it's a system that's quite hard to develop. So maybe not in the at release, but for sure I will try to implement this in the life of the game. Yeah. It did resemble more of the forest unlimited tarp storage. Yes, exactly, Sifner. Yeah, it's exactly like this. Yeah, it's really like my inventory will be exactly like in the forest, I think. Except it have several sections, like a weapon tool section and a resource section. But globally, it will be the same. Will you be able to customize the world setting like in Minecraft? Peaceful mode, fire tick, difficulties, and so on. Yes. Yes, I will have I will try to implement a peaceful mode, Fire Eye. And fire tick. What is fire tick? And difficulties for sure, yeah. Like I said, I will have a hard mode and normal mode and everything, yeah. For sure, fire. Or damage. Damage is not always have to be on fire depending on what it damage is not always have to be on fire depending on what it's made from. Okay, like wood, but stone can get damaged. Okay, you mean stone cannot be damaged, no? Or am I missing something? Fishing must have. I think so. Yeah. In the video, you did show the little mech hovering over the storage. Was that more for swapping storage type? Yes, exactly, Sifna. Yeah. Or will it have some future purpose? No, it's just to swap a storage type. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But I think I will try to see if with time, if players think it's the inventory can be reworked, I will try to do something like maybe organizing it a bit in a better way, or yeah. Fire tick, c'est la propagation du feu. Ah, fire tick is like fire spreading. I see. Will the map have 3 layers like underground, underwater, and ground level? It might be a bit of a spoil, Mikey Roy. There is underground for sure and ground. Underwater, it's still a work in progress, but I really would like to have an underwater section, underwater area in the game, a bit like Subnautica. Merci Anakins. Hello fishing lady. Hello. But yeah, I would like to have an underwater area in the game, yeah, for sure. I think it's really something, I really liked it in the forest. I love Subnautica as well, so it's really something I'm picturing in the game. But I have to see in terms of optimization and actually survival games are really hard to optimize, and the bigger the map is and the more different areas you have with different type of 3D models, and the harder it is to optimize. Kiki. Unreal has water tools now, which is nice. Yes, FireEye. Yeah, I'm using actually the Unreal tool for water. Yeah. It's actually really good. I have a small clip. If I can show you, I have a small clip, and this time I will cut the sound. I really messed up with the video earlier because I left it really for a long time, so I'm sorry for that, guys. Didn't realize it was so loud. Can I find it? Yeah, this is actually something I was working on for bots. It's funny, but I think you have seen this maybe already. I will cut the sound. It was when I was trying to work on the bot physics, but you can see it didn't work really well at the time. It was like 5 months ago or something. I think you have seen this, or probably most of you have seen this already, but and for the underwater area, do I have the video? I think it's probably this one. I think this one was a test I made where I go underwater, I think. Or maybe not. Yes, I think that's the one. Or not. I don't. I've shot so many videos that I don't remember. Yeah, I think that's the one. You see, I've tried to make some prototypes for underwater and everything, but the thing is, I will have to see how I can implement the thing, because it's really hard to get right and especially to optimize, because this is a complete new world to make an underwater world. So I will have to check, but I think it will be really great to do. You can see the shadow of the guy is walking. Don't know if you notice because I didn't do the TPS animation, the third person animation. Yeah, that's really something I would like to have. Nothing wrong with the physics in the clip. So yeah, basically that's what I wanted to try out. Are you using Unreal 4 or 5? I'm using Unreal Engine 4 right now, Kobeli, but I will switch on 5 very soon. When they release the final version of it. Yeah. T'inquiète, Rapikiki, j'ai lu ton message. It's your job or do you do this after work? I do this after work, Anakin. Actually, I took a full year off my job to work on the game because we can do this in France, but otherwise it's not my full-time job. Yeah. It's like a side. It started as a side hobby. Yeah. If story or task are what will draw you out to explore the world, how self-sufficient will you be able to make your base? Could it handle all your food with certain type of resource, like type of food, or for example be located in other location to force travel? Yes, for sure, Sifner. But again, the map won't be that big at the surface, so I don't think it will be really a matter of. Imagine you play the forest. You can imagine the map in the forest is not that big. Imagine the same type of map, and so yes, you have to go further and explore, but it won't be really a matter of. I have to think about it, but I think I will for sure force player to build like the gutters and everything to make the logs move and so on. But as for in forest, you do have to travel explore to get unfold portion of the story. Yes, that will be like this, yeah, for sure. But for the resources, I don't think it will be that much of a matter to you can make like secondary bases and everything to store your resources, but the map won't be that big again. So I think I will have to see how I can handle things there for this. The guy in the boat is just dancing to some sick dubstep. Exactly. Check Oceanology on Marketplace. That could help you a lot. Okay, it's quite pricey, but that's the price for quality. Yeah, no Oceanology at the but I prefer the Unreal Engine water system because you can make really good shores with Unreal Engine 1, and Oceanology you don't really get the waves crashing on the shore, on the beach. So yeah, I will have to see. Yeah. I will have to see, but Oceanology is quite good actually. I've seen it already and it's quite good. Yeah. Salut Extase. Non, pas de date de sortie encore là du coup. There is need to be an option for junkie boat physics because that is super funny. Can you imagine skills to play? It would be really awesome. Do you have to play at night or can you rest till morning like the forest? I think you will be able to rest, McElroy, yeah, for sure. Thank you, Sifner, for subbing. Thank you a lot. Yep, in forest you did have to travel. Yeah, I read that already. Thank you, Redziwu, for subbing as well. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. That's really cool. I had some questions from. Thank you, Satanic Talks, for subbing as well. Thank you. I had a message from someone on Twitter as well who asked something. Let me check so I don't forget anything. Yeah, the question was, will the game be similar in the style of The Forest? Yeah, actually I answered this already, so yes, the answer is yes. What will be the essence of the game itself? I actually answered this as well. I replied this, so I won't go back to this one. And from the Discord, I think I answered everything as well. Let me check the question on the Discord. No, Actually, I didn't answer some of them. Will there be draws giving the possibility to play the game, for example, 2 hours? I'm not sure I understand this one. Is it like you can play 2-hour session? If anyone can check maybe FireEye or Salty Nuggets. I don't really get the first question on in the channel question for the Q&A. I think it's like, can you play 2-hour session of the game, if I'm not mistaken? Where in France are you located? I'm in the southwest of France, Sleepy Guy. Southwest, yeah. Merci Rapi, merci Monteo. Will you implement Nanite and Lumine in the future when Unreal 5? Yes, Kobeli. Nanite for sure. Lumine, I'm not sure, but Nanite for sure. Yes, I really want to take the potential of Nanite. Yeah, for sure. You talked earlier about not making the food water requirements too crazy. Do you plan on making other details a little more realistic? Example, in the forest, it always bugged me that your fire source was burning leaves. Yes, I see what you mean, Sifner. Yes, I will try to make it more realistic than the forest on this point. Yeah, but not too realistic because it can. Again, it can be. I think it can be counterintuitive for players, but on this point, for example, for fire, for sure, you will need sticks like wood, wood for to feed the fire and everything for sure. Hello Derelicts, enchanté et pressé de jouer à ce jeu. Salut Ascook. Can I play tonight if I pay you now? McElroy, I don't care what state is it. You cannot play it now, McElroy, because there is no gameplay loop, so you will basically wander in a empty map. Will this game have a skill tree? I'm still thinking about this, Dr. Flawless, actually. I think skill trees are a bit... I don't know. I will have to think about it. A skill tree in a survival game, I don't really think it's like really pertinent. But yet again, I will have to ask people what they think about it. Salut Antoine. Ça avance bien, ça avance bien. With this game, will there be a peaceful mode? Yes, there will be Sleepy Guy, for sure. Happy. I think the 2-hour session question is for a lottery of sorts. As if will you gift a few keys for 2 hours? Ah, okay, I get it, Salty Nugget, thank you. That's the way I understand this question. Okay. Okay. So in that case, I don't know. I cannot really answer this one. Maybe press keys. Yeah, maybe Sifna. Yeah. Maybe that's it. If I understand it. Yeah, okay. I didn't understand it like this, but okay. I had so FireEye was asking, will there be a ping system similar to Valorant and Apex where you can use a hotkey to ping a location or object in order to better communicate with your teammates? That could be that's a really good idea actually. I will try to implement this for sure. Yeah. A ping system will be really convenient. Is there one in the forest? I don't remember. I don't think so, but I think. Thank you, Vipusher, for the sub. Thank you, my bro. But are there any survival game with ping system? I'm not sure actually, but I think it's a good idea. Yeah. Thank you, Rapiki. Rapikiki is offering a lot of subs. Thank you. You rock. Sorry if I missed the beginning. What is your roadmap, demo, alpha, beta, early access before the Yes, Sleepy Guy. Yeah. There will be an alpha, probably a demo, yeah. Alpha, beta, early access and everything, yeah, for sure. Will it have a map or you have to find one on the island? You have to find one, yeah. We were thinking about a system in the beginning with a community where you have to draw your own map, but I think it will be too complicated. Thank you again, Rapikiki, for the sub, the sub gifted to people. You rock, my friend. But I was thinking, or maybe some parts. We were thinking about some of the. Merci Théo, tu gères ma poule. We are thinking about maybe some parts of the map missing, and you have to draw on the map, but this will be really hard to do, so we have to think about it. On the question on Discord, what is the world lore to any degree of detail you best compliment in the game? You feel best I think I answered this already, so I will skip it. How will the game story be experienced? Cutscene, data logs. It will be more data logs, Fire. Yeah. I'm answering the question on the Discord because I asked people to ask question on the Discord as well. And will there be voice acting? Yes, there will be voice acting. Yeah. I can show you an example. I think it's not really a spoil, but I'm working with a YouTuber, JFJ. He's a YouTuber and he made the voice for. I will show you. I will try to show you. If I can show you right now. Let me check. I think it's best to show you. Will there ever be let me check. Will there ever be stream of you developing the game? Yes, Gagao, I will try to start the stream again. Avec tout cet argent, t'as plus de raison pour faire un jeu nul. Merci Théo. Green Hell did pieces of the map, which was nice. Yes, using Fog of War isn't bad, but maps that players can make markers on are always helpful. Yes, for the markers, for sure, Sifner. But I was really thinking about drawing, like you have a pencil. And you are actually drawing part of the map missing, because in Green Hell you are missing some pieces of the map, but you cannot actually draw them. But I think it will be really complicated to do. I will have to see. Actually, speaking of a robot dog, that would be a cool reward for the Kickstarter. Yes, actually, skill to play. You're right. Are you using Blueprints or C++? I'm using Blueprints, Cobelia. If I remember correctly, you said you were going to have mod support. So I'm just waiting for the day someone makes a mod to risking the dog into a robot or something. But don't worry, you might. I don't want to spoil skills to play, but you might be surprised. Nice seeing you live. Thank you, Gagao. I wanted to show you the video, just a quick video. Let me check. Where is it? Where is it? I think it's there. I think that's one. Wait, I think it will be a bit loud. Let me know if it's too loud. I think right now it should be okay, no?
Glad that you are not a dead meat sack. And since the integrity
no sound. Crap. There is no sound? It's good? Okay. So this is the type of... This is the intro I'm working on. I'm still working on it, but basically I'm working with JFJ, so it's a YouTuber, and he made the voice for this droid. So yeah. This is the type of dialogue you will have, but only for probably in the beginning of the game, not... So it will only be for the introduction, and probably at the end of the game you will have cutscene as well. But not during the whole game. You won't have any dialogue or NPCs. It's just really for the beginning. A bit like the forest. I'm sorry, I'm always talking about the forest, but merci Rapi, t'aimes bien la voix du robot? Oh, JFJ, you know him, Skills to Play? Yeah, he's basically JFJ is making me the voice for free. It's really awesome because he he agreed. He asked me if he could participate on the game in any way, and if I wanted him to make some dialogues and everything. So I said yeah, because I wanted a druid in my game, and I said okay, I think your voice has some potential for the. So let me know for the English speakers people if you think the dialogue if it feels weird or if it feels okay but let me know. I will probably post it on the Discord or something. I didn't want to show too much, but yeah. You are developing the game only by yourself. That's amazing. And my question is what question? Thank you, Sleepy Guy, by the way, for this. That's amazing. I'm glad you like it. My question is that which existing game will you say your game is closest to? The Forest. Again, yeah. I would say it's closest to The Forest, yeah.
My system is forecasting a cold wave in a few days.
Because it's a direct inspiration I get, so yeah, it's definitely, I would say definitely The Forest. Il gère Rapid, t'as vu? Il gère le gars. So yeah, basically that's the type of dialogue you can expect, but again, this won't be there won't be too many dialogues. You remember for the translators from the Discord, I said there won't be too many dialogues. So yeah, that's basically that's basically the kind of intro you will have and everything. I have watched him before. Okay, skill to play, awesome. Did I miss some question on the Discord or not? Let me check. Will there be crossplay ever? That's a good question. Yes, I will try to make some crossplay first between Steam and Epic Game Launcher. And then with the console as well. I will try to do this, yeah. Will you consider Stadia? Yes, I will consider Stadia as well, for sure. How big will the map be? I answer this one as well. Will there be caves? Yes. That we can build. No, that we can build in. Probably not. You won't be able to build in inside. That would be really complicated to do. Pour faire des serveurs privés, ouais, ça va être chaud rapide. Ouais. What's the RRP at launch going to be? What is RRP, Gizmo? I'm not sure. Will you be able to climb things up like frogs to get up on higher bits of the map? Climb up like you mean like for example in Dying Light or thing like this, McElroy? Probably yes. I would like to have as a retail price. It will be between $17 and $20, Gizmo. Not more than $20 for sure. So that's for sure. Will alpha beta access be purely a Kickstarter perk or will there be application for it? For this one, I think it will be a Kickstarter perk because there are too many people already asking for the alpha and beta. Unfortunately, I won't need that many people to test, so I will have to see. But it's something I'm still thinking about. But for sure, the Kickstarter backers will have access to those. Yet again, I still don't know. Maybe I will do some giveaway or because I had a lot of people asking me for the access to this. So yeah. If we would like to contribute to game as well, I guess I must log in to Discord to join the community and get in touch. To contribute to the game, I was thinking about making a Kickstarter campaign, like I said, Sleepy Guy. So right now there is no really way to contribute except for on Twitch or with donation and gift and everything. But right now I still didn't do the Kickstarter campaign, so there is no way to support it, I would say, except for like PayPal. But it would be a bit weird to to give my PayPal to people, so I have to check it out and see what I can do. I'm planning to do a Kickstarter, yeah. Climbing with pickaxe like Tomb Raider. Ah, Makiro, okay, I see. I will try to make something like this. I'm not sure, but it will be really cool, yeah. Doesn't matter what you do next, I will be buying it anyways. Thank you, Sir Beer. Just waiting till launch, I'm buying it no matter what. That's a really nice fishing lady, thank you. Thank you guys, it really means a lot. 12 €, mais le fou, mets-le avant. Rappi kick. Thank you guys, it's really a lot. It really means a lot. And I think will there be a grave type of system, or you lose your object when you die? No, you won't lose your object. You can find your backpack, a bit like the forest again, and yeah. Have you stated this? This is your long-term vision to carry this game. As you have stated, this is your long-term vision to carry this game over 10+ years. Will we be right in expecting map extension, new maps? Yes, over the course of the next few years. Yes, I answered this already, but yes, for sure. Will this be paid extension, or do you want everything included in the base game price? This will be in the game base price, yeah, for sure. No paid extension or anything. Since the game will be in early access, I will add open the base game some updates that are free, for of course. Like I said, all I want is to make the full story. And when the game comes out, it's like there are the full dungeons and everything. So yeah, I mean contributing to development, for example, localization. Yeah, for sure, Sleepy Guy, you can join the Discord for this. Yeah, for sure. So my bad, I didn't get what you meant, but yeah, for sure you can join the Discord. Yeah. Tu mettras des microtransactions? Non, il y en aura pas. Il y en aura pas, Happy. Whatever you do, you should make a double barrel bundle with 2 copies in it. At a small discount. I can't tell you how often I buy those. I will. Alright, I will do this. I will do this, Serbia, for sure. It's a good idea. I will write it down. Yeah. I will double barrel this. I didn't know that people were doing this, but I realized it's a good idea. I really appreciate all your answers you have given me today. You've been a very... I think you deserve a break. Thank you, McElroy. Yeah, I think I will. I think if you don't have any more questions, I will stop here. I think it was a really great session. Sorry again for the video with a really loud sound. Since I was seeing the message, I was reading all the chat. I didn't see the message telling me it was too loud. But it was really cool to see all you here, and again it's really awesome to see all the community hype for the game, and thanks also to all the translators who helped me translating the Steam page in the 28 languages, actually 26 because I did English and French, but yeah, there were like 26 languages remaining, so it's really awesome. Great session, Dave. Thank you, Salty Nuggets. It's really cool to do session like this. I will probably do one again, maybe later on the road. It's cool to see you, Salty Nuggets, but because I guess it's like what 1 p.m. in Russia right now. Sinon la map elle est plus ou moins finie ou tu vas la changer? Non, elle est pas finie, Happy. The map is not done. Very excited for this game. Can't wait to see more. Thank you, Shadowmeat. It's almost 2. Alright. Okay. I missed 1 hour. Yes. Awesome. So it's really cool to see you here at 2 p.m. Thank you, Killian. Thank you, Samdobi. Alright, guys. So I will leave you here. Thank you again for all your questions, for your interest in the game and everything. It's really, really cool. Thank you, people. Sorry, I missed a message from Mike Roy. If you set up a Kickstarter, I'd be in to donate. Thank you. Thanks a lot. It's really awesome. Sleepy Guy, you ask, Story Rise, how do you think to balance survival aspect and combat? Story Rise, it will be basically you have some... when you will explore, you have combats and then some raids from the enemies as well that will attack your base and everything. I will tell more about this probably in a few days as I get more development, but will there be a partner program? What is that, Gizmo? What do you call a partner program? Thanks for inviting me. This was absolutely awesome and very useful. Thank you, Salty Nuggets. Thanks. And thanks to you for being here and how do we say moderating the chat? Modding? No, modding is not the right. Thank you for your hard work. We'll be waiting. Thank you, Untitled. Thanks for all the answers. It's been wonderful. Thank you, Skills to Play. Thank you, McElroy. Quand tu fais un easter egg en hommage à moi, ça marche, Rapi. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Fishing Ladies. Bye bye, guys. Have a great night or great day. For me, it's night as well. I'm down if there is a partner program. What do you call a partner? Early access to updates merchandise for set partners and giveaway for them partners. Usually partner program is free keys for create. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah, thank you, Sifnaria. Okay, merci Anakins. Bye bye. Along with okay, partner for Twitch and YouTube and everything. Okay, I get it. I will have to see. I'm still seeing about this. I'm still thinking about this. Sorry, but I will have to see. But for sure there will be some. But I don't know. It will depend. I will probably do giveaways for some of the partners with really small number of viewers and everything, because I had already a lot of people asking me, like a lot of Twitch channels, people having Twitch channels and everything. So I will see. But for sure I will do one. Yeah. A partner program is a strategy to motivate and engage partners to create. Yeah. Thank you, Sorberia. So I will have to see, because I had already a lot of streamers and YouTubers asking. So I don't know yet how I will proceed. I will keep you posted for this, and we'll see how we can proceed further. But for sure I will let you know when the game has a playable version and everything. Okay, so I would love to do some sort of partner stuff. Thank you, Gizmo, for following. Alright, guys, so I'll leave you here. Like I said, have a great day or night, and I'll see you on the Discord. Feel free to follow the channel. I will try to do some development session soon. Probably in French and in English, but most probably in English. And also feel free to visit the Steam page if you didn't already. I think everybody here already visited it, but yes, I will see you on the Discord and everything. Alright, see you guys. Es-tu surpris de l'enthousiasme sur ton jeu? Ouais, un peu boon, quand même, ouais. On en reparlera, mais ouais. See you guys. Bye bye. Have a great night or day. Thank you for being here. Bye. Ciao, à plus. See you everybody. It was really great. Thank you again for being here.